all over the internet. Mass Effect, which was rumored to have a remaster, it is coming out, and it's coming out this month, I think. It looks quite good. There's some bits in there. They call it the Legendary Edition. Includes 4K support, HDR compatibility, 60 frames a second on both PC and console. And it's weird because it says it's coming out on the PS4 Pro, Xbox One X Series. I can't see a PS5 on there, which I'm a little worried about. I'll have to go and check the thing. It must be in there.
PS4 Pro, so it won't be out on the standard PS4.
See, the thing is that if you transfer a PS4 Pro game to the PS5, its performance is great. The translation from PS4 Pro to 5 sometimes outshines the Xbox upscaling in certain places, which is driving Microsoft bloody nuts. And they put all that money to make sure they have the most powerful console, but out the PS5 because it's only a small gap, and it's the engine, we say, is a little better tuned on the PS5. Is there, but it's nothing that Microsoft can't figure out. It is interesting. They've done a drastic overhaul to the first Mass Effect game. That's where most of the changes are coming, because I think what they've done is they've gone all the way to Mass Effect 3 and said, right, that's the control scheme we're using, and then we're going to flash it back through 1, 2, and 3 to make sure it works. Some of the pictures I've seen from it, they look good, but the problem is you have like a Capcom remaster is more of a remake, and they're fantastic games, like the Resident Evil 2 ones. I even like Resident Evil 3, even though it was short. They're fantastic, and that's the kind of thing I was really hoping for. It's like a redo over in the engine, lots of tidied up things, the assets and voice work and that all done up. There's some screenshots and stuff from it. Well, you clicked off earlier than I should have. But here you go. Got the original Mass Effect here. There you go. So that's what the original Mass Effect looked like. On the 360. And then we go back. Previous. That's what the new one looks like. Poly count doesn't look very high, but everything looks cleaner and more detailed in way. So it's that's a little worrying. I think I find it a little worrying. So we've got some other bits here. Where's the videos? Oh, here we go. No, it's on my other notes. So yeah, I like Mass Effect. There are no games out at the moment, so it's probably gonna be great on the PS5, Nigel. And I feel sorry for those people who don't have PS5s when it comes to this and not being able to enjoy it a full 40K, 60 frames a second, where we can really enjoy what's going on. Don't you think, Nigel? Right, hang on a second. So, on the website they've got.
I was just looking on this website to see if I can find. Use the slider there. You can see
look.
That's the old one.
This is what it used to look like, and you can see.
That's the old one.
No, this is the new one. Yeah, because the interface. Look at the interface here. This is Mass Effect 1. Yeah, and the interface has changed because that is Mass Effect 1. You've even got the old back button there. Thingy. Yeah, and you can see the poly count, not fantastic on there.
Yeah.
And there's a bit more detail on here.
Right.
But we can't have nice things in the world, in the current world, shall we say, which is annoying because there's been some controversy over an arse. Yes, someone's arse has caused the internet communities to flare up like they're having piles. In Mass Effect 2, there was a character called Miranda. And Miranda was, I can't remember the actress' name, but Miranda was modeled on an actress who also did the voice for it, yeah? The actress is gorgeous, and the character model was also gorgeous. She was supposed to be a perfectly genetically created human. And the problem is that when they were going through the remaster, they were looking at some of the shots for the cinematics, and they were like, that seems to be focused a bit too much on Miranda's ass. And it was like, it was supposed to be a little bit of pandering to the male audience because they're the ones who buy games, despite what you think and what your friends tell you. That was the reason that they had it in there. It was no kind of no massive controversy. And then the other controversy too was that Femme Shepard's motion capture was based on male Shepard's motion capture. So there would be bits where old Shepard, John, we'll call him John, John Shepard's like sitting on the on a bench with his legs spread wide apart because he's got massive balls to save the universe. Yeah. And then when you cut to the female version, she's sitting there like she's got imaginary massive balls. And I think, to be honest with you, I think they should keep the thing with her legs spread open like she's got a massive set of balls, because apparently she's trying to save the universe. There's more to this story, but I didn't have time to go through it with anything. I'm getting it. I'm probably going to pay full bloody price, which I'm going to regret. It's just because I haven't got any kind of games to really get my teeth sunk into. And I've been thinking about Mass Effect recently. And yeah, funnily enough, they didn't think about redoing the end for 3. So yeah, that's a strange one. Anyway,
Didn't they redo it anyway, originally?
They had
redone it, but it wasn't like they were going to redo it again. Because my problem was that I was expecting a suicide mission on your way up to the Crucible, where the decisions that you made in-game would affect the players and whether they survived towards the end. Yeah. And then if you made the wrong decision, they would die. That's what I was expecting. That was the bit that most disappointing. I didn't give a shit about the blue thing. It was like kind of those decisions. They made things to be so important that you got top loyalty and then you picked the right person at the right time was missing. Because if it would have been the case that they're working their way up to the Reaper and then you had to make those decisions and then it was harder for you to get to the Reaper if you made the wrong decisions, was probably more important than the red blue. Because the moment I said this 1,000 times, the moment I heard this, the fact that they were building a thing called the Crucible, I was like, shit, this isn't going to end in an all-out fight. This is going to end up in a conversation, because I've already watched that in another previous TV show called Babylon 5. And that's how they beat their bad guys, because it was like kind of, there's no fucking way we're going to beat them with military might. So we're going to have to truth our way out of it, shall we say. But yeah, so given, how do you feel about Miranda's ass, Keith?
I never seen Miranda's ass, so I don't remember, but I'm sure
You've
it's a
never
good
seen
ass.
Miranda's ass? Oh my God. Here's a
That's
thing.
surprising.
Because when I saw them announce this, I was tempted to get it. But if it doesn't run on my poor PS4, Gareth, sort me out. Come on, sort me out. You've got the latest stock updates. Sort me out a PS5.
Oh my God,
I'm begging you. I'll be on my fucking knees.
Do yourself a favor. Do not Google Miranda's ass. I'm so glad I'm not sharing the screen. Oh my God, I thought I had saved. Oh my God.
When the missus walks in, I thought you were doing a podcast. There you are looking up. Who's that? Miranda's ass? Right. No, Keith, I've just had a little look at not Miranda's ass, but at the EA.
Yeah.
And it's PS4 Pro enhanced. So I think that means PS4 can play it, but you get a little bit of a boost if you play it on the Pro. And there is actually, it's listed on the PlayStation Store, and it does say on here, where is it? Okay, I've lost it, but it does say to play this game on the PS5, your system may need to be updated with the latest software. Although this game is playable on PS5, some features available on the PS4 may not be. It's a standard.
Sorry, I'm just wondering why Keith has dripped off. Please look back at your screen.
Okay.
I love that Roy smile there. Sorry, Nigel. But that's Miranda's ass. Didn't
this serve a plot in the story, because that's Shepard in the background, isn't it?
Yes, it should be Shepard in the background.
So I thought that was meant to be a plot in the story, and like he was lusting after her or something. So it was sort of
no, he always did. He always did, because it was like, dude, that's an ass. That's the ass you want.
Yeah. But I'm surprised that they're not making this to play on the PS5, seeing as they're doing it on the Xbox One. Well, it says Xbox One here. It doesn't say Xbox X.
Do you know what I find funny is that Miranda's ass, if they were clever, they would sell it back to you as DLC. Pay $10 and get Miranda's ass DLC. That's the kind of thing that you'd expect from EA.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.